A little mini Coca-Cola bottle. Check that out. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Look at this, everybody. A poison. Yeah, hard to see. Poison liquid iodine. All right, look at this marble that Brandon just found there. That is freaking awesome. I just pulled out a Bennington. Look at that. You can see the scars on there. Tyler hasn't been digging in like 3 months, and the first thing we see at the dump is a dead dog sitting there. Yikes. Okay, all right. I mean, they couldn't bury their pet dog, but we came over here to show everybody how high the water is. Normally the water right here would drop down a good 5, 6, 7 feet at least, and the water's right up to the shore right here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Well, anyways, let's get away from the deceased dog and see if we can find some bottles. Tyler found a surface find, pocket knife. First find. We're only gonna be digging for like an hour and a half, and it gets dark. So far we got a pocket knife and someone's pet that's wrapped in a blanket. All right. Anyways, let's keep. We got our little spot we're gonna dig in is over here. So let's see if we can get out of here. Tyler, how long have we been digging for?
Like an hour or two?
An hour or two. We finally found something that's worth getting on video. Should we show everybody? Look at this. I am absolutely beat. Look at this, everybody. A poison. Yeah, hard to see. Poison liquid iodine. What do you think, Tyler? Cool?
Cool.
Tyler's not as excited as I am. I'm pretty happy about another poison. This is the second one I found today. I found one earlier today. I found another poison bottle cleaned up. It's not as shiny as the ones I found previously. It's got a few a few scratches on it, but that's okay. Still a pretty awesome find. Still gonna look amazing in the collection. Today I found one earlier today. I found another one. All right, well, you take the poison. I'm gonna do a little update. Nothing much to show. I mean, you found a pretty beat up ashtray, Labatt's ashtray. And we found a Huron Walker whiskey bottle. I'll take this. I mean, I sell these for like $5. People like buying the whiskey bottles, so I'll take that with me. Kind of cool. At least pays for a little bit of gas. And then, what else did we get, Tyler? Milk of magnesia. Good old milk of magnesia. And, what do you call this? Kreml hair tonic. Not sure why it's not focusing. Okay, let me restart it because it wasn't focusing. Kreml hair tonic. It's getting dark out, so we can't see. Oh yeah, right there. Kreml hair tonic. Kreml hair tonic. Tyler's cup. Is that a green color?
Yeah.
It is green, isn't it? That's kind of neat. Are you gonna keep that one?
Yeah, yes.
Tyler's gonna keep the green cup. Drink some juice from that later. And then we found a little teacup. Kind of cool. And then I don't know, what is that? You tired? Tired. Are you shivering there? Are you cold? I told Tyler to wear a sweater. Oh, I'm fine, Dad. It's warm out. Now he's shivering. RV Pierce, MD. I think it says Buffalo, New York on the other side. These are usually kind of a green color. I don't know, maybe that one's just a clear one. Found that. I think we found another Sloan's Liniment. We found this. This is a heartbreaker. Do we even know what it says? There was a bunch of embossing on it. That would have been incredible, whatever that was.
Jersey Cream Company, Toronto.
Jersey Cream Company. So it's not even soda, I don't think.
No, it is, I think.
Oh, maybe it is soda?
I don't know.
Maybe this is the name of the company that makes soda. Okay, cool. That would have been amazing. We found a lot of, digging over here, tons and tons of broken soda bottles. So there's a couple there. There's like a Coca-Cola. Well, that one's whole, and there's a, what do you call that one again?
Wishing well.
Wishing well. Another wishing well. But they're pretty common. We don't even take them anymore. All right. Well, we're going to keep digging for a few more minutes, but it's getting dark, so we're probably going to pack it in soon, and we'll get back to this again another day. All right. A few cool finds. Back a few days later. Still windy. Ground is still partially frozen, so still difficult digging. But found a cool little bottle here. Hold on. Got to wipe it off a bit. I found these before. Brownatone, Kenton Farm Co. Oh boy, hold on. Covington, Kentucky. That was a nice find. I mean, probably 1930s, maybe 40s, but it's got the cap and everything on it. It's got embossing, so that's a pretty cool find. So I found that. Other than that, I'm just trying to find spots that are not frozen solid. So it's just kind of random digging around this hole I got here, but You know, I found a couple blues. I found a shaving cream, another one of these shaving creams. I keep all these blue ones because they're worth $1 a piece. Another little blue. Another Sloan's liniment. I keep finding Sloan's liniments every time I'm here. So, otherwise, I'll keep digging. Mostly 1930s and 40s stuff. Another one of these shaving cream bottles. I have found tons of these lately. Yeah, it says cream, shaving. Yeah, it says shaving cream right at the top. Hard to see. Shaving cream. And then I found a milk of magnesia tablets. I've found a lot of those lately too. Just found this guy. Getting screw top, but I mean, it's got embossing. It says made in Canada. All right, well, that's a good thing. I'll probably keep that. It's got embossing, it's got the lid. Found an old, oh, it looks like a Chevy hubcap. I'm not a car guy, but it looks like Chevrolet. That is kind of cool. Probably 1940s, I would say. 30s, something like that. All right, oh, and a Tiger Ketchup. Good old Tiger Ketchup. You see the tiger, well, I can sort of see the tiger, hold on. Tiger Ketchup, right there. Old ketchup bottle, or ketchup bottle, I should say. All right, I'll keep digging along. Again, it's difficult digging. It's all just frozen, so I'm just digging out this big chunk. So ooh, I am out of breath. I've been digging for a while here. A couple days later again. But look what I found. It paid off, everybody. It paid off. A little mini Coca-Cola bottle. Check that out. The last one I found was broken. This one is not broken, ladies and gentlemen. That is not broken. Look at that. It says Coca-Cola on there. It's actually got a bit of a greenish, bluish color to it. That is an absolutely fantastic find. One of my favorite finds in a long time. Wow, I'm happy with that. That is not broken. All right, that is a keeper. Whew, happy with that. We'll do a little update. Besides that, nothing too exciting. I mean, you know, some old booze bottles, old beer bottle, unfortunately no embossing on it. Some blues, old perfume bottle. Some cork top. Keep finding cork tops, but no embossing on them all. Unfortunately, lots of cork tops. Found a barrel mustard jar. They're always cool to find. That is awesome. I'll keep that. I can sell these for a few dollars. And found this guy. Look at that, all the design on that. So usually these are like a poison type of bottle. When they got all the ridging and bumps on there, whatever you want to call it. It would have been a label there. But yeah, whatever that was, you probably didn't want to drink too much of. Another blue. I found a fork. I don't know. Bit of a silvery color to it. I might take it home and try and clean it up just to see if it's silver. I don't think it is, but I'll take it home anyways. And then I found another ashtray. I found a lot of these lately. Ales, lager, Labatt's, stout. That was pretty cool. I'll keep that one as well. Add it to my collection in the garage, hang them all up. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm liking my Coca-Cola bottle. I like that. Wow, wow, wow. I just found a marble. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. That is nice. Got some nice blue striping on there. That is pretty cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pretty small one. It's actually kind of, it's tiny compared to most of the marbles I find. So a little marble, very cool. And not much. I keep finding cork tops. See a little cork top, the cork top, bromo seltzer. I think that's about it. So, but if I find the cork tops, if I find the marbles, mini Coca-Colas and stuff like that, there's got to be more stuff. All right, let's keep. I got excited there for a minute. I thought this was going to be a nice soda bottle, but unfortunately, there is no embossing on it. It's definitely a soda bottle though, so there must have been a label or something on it. That sucks. Oh well. But I did find a nice little Hiram Walker whiskey. It's got the lid on it and everything. That's a nice one, nice little one. Again, they're pretty common, but I could sell it for $5. Pays for a little bit of gas. All right, just look at this bottle here. Look at this. It says, oh boy, Oratoire, something like that. Saint Joseph, and it's got like, I don't know, I'm assuming Saint Joseph on there and another figure on there. What do you think that would be, everybody? Cleaned up. It says Oratoire Saint Joseph. I looked it up. It's a blessed oil bottle. Actually, there's some content still left in it, and I spilled it on myself, so I guess I'm blessed now. What do you think that would be, everybody? It's a screw top, so probably 1930s or 40s. But that's a pretty cool bottle. If anyone knows what that is, let me know in the comments. I also found a blue milk of magnesia, and I found a Bellboy. Unfortunately, it's a Bellboy beverage, but the label's just going to come right off that. So we got Jay's over there, and Brandon's over there finding treasures. So we'll keep digging around. All right, update time. I just found a nice marmalade jar. A couple chips in it, but still always a cool find. It'll still display nice. That's got to be over 100 years old right there. So that was a pretty cool find. And then a couple blues. I found a little eye wash thing. Look at that. Usually these things are blue. Kind of weird that it's clear color. All right, got this guy cleaned up. I love this find. It is pretty cool. It's an old antique eye wash. Check that out. That is absolutely fantastic. Kind of weird that it's clear color. Thought it was pink, but it looks like it's a clear color. So that is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that find. I got a bunch of stuff over here. Brandon and Jay are over there digging away, looking for treasures. I'll show you what I found over here. Right over here. I found look at that, a juice maker, juice squeezer, whatever you want to call it. Look at that, it's fully intact. Usually these things are broken, so it's amazing it's fully intact. So I might take that with me. Found this guy. I'm assuming it's some kind of a poison. It kind of looks like it's like a fly poison, like an insect poison bottle. That's what it looks like to me. And then a Coca-Cola, probably 1930s or 40s. A few blues, a little cool dish. I found a vegetable Davis painkiller. It's a screw top, so probably 30s or 40s, but still a nice find. And then this is a bit of a heartbreaker. A nice soda bottle, but the label's coming right off there. So that kind of sucks, but anyways, a few cool finds today. So we'll keep digging around in the pit, and let's see what else we can get out of here. Let's go. We heard a big crash in the woods, and we come over here and this big, huge tree just fell over. I almost found an intact green Coke. I've never found a green Coke before, so that's the most intact green Coke I've ever found. But it might be worth digging here. It kicked up like a little skull down there. And look at this thing. This tree must have been pretty well dead. Yeah. It looks pretty brittle. That's a big freaking tree. Good thing we weren't digging in this area over here. Jesus, that's crazy. Windy day today, so there's another tree over here that snapped as well. And we heard another tree across the river over there fall as well. So, gotta be careful today. All right, look at this marble that Brandon just found there. That is freaking awesome. It's like there's white swirls in the green, but it goes all the way through the green. That is pretty amazing. Yeah. That is an awesome marble. Definitely the marble of the day. So I'll hand that back to you.
Thank you.
And then I'll do a little update. We found a, oh no, we already talked about the green Coke. Javex, can't go wrong, or not Javex, Larvex. I think it's like a moth killer, like a moth poison. Larvex, I think I found a couple more things over here. I'll show you. A couple things here. I found a blue perfume bottle. Kind of cool. I'm not sure if I've shown my marble yet, but I found an awesome marble. Look at that marble right there. That is freaking fantastic. Not as good as Brandon's, but I'll take it. Pretty awesome marbles. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I showed the marmalade jar already. Kind of cool. All right, Gatorade. All right, I'm gonna keep digging in here. We're into a little good pocket here, so hopefully we can find some good stuff in that pocket. All right, I just pulled out a Bennington. Look at that. You can see the scars on there. So that would make it an old Bennington marble. That's yeah, definitely over 100-year-old marble right there. Just waiting for me to find in this little pit for 100 years. Other than that, you know, a little green squib and another milk of magnesia. I mean, always a cool bottle. Another bromo seltzer. I keep all the blues, sell them for $1 a piece. Found a milk. It's a safe milk. I think it's Silverwood safe milk. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You guys find any good stuff over here or what? Anything to show? Alright, heading Jay's way. Got some blues. You finding any good stuff over here? Oh, yeah, got a reliable doll bottle there. Non. What did it say again? Non something limited Toronto, Canada. There's your marbles, Jay. Right there. You want to see? Oh, sweet. Couple nice marbles.
Yeah, get them cleaned up.
All right, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, we're all doing good there.
Yeah. All right, well, let's keep digging away. See what we can get. Well, I would say that was a successful dig. We found a lot of really awesome stuff today. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you haven't. Leave a public comment on this video. It helps us out a lot. And have a good day, everybody. Have a good week, and I'll see you on our next adventure.